Hey everybody, this is the Combo Wombo podcast. I'm Chip Monkey. With me as always the Mr. Gimpy.
What up, Chip? How's it going?
What's
brother?
happening, dude? I'm feeling great,
coffee?
dude.
Got my
I
coffee.
got a whole thing of coffee, bro. I'm good, dude. Got a whole 2 liters, a 1.4 2-liter, dude. I'm ready, dude.
I got you.
All black. I usually drink
everything.
48 ounces, dude.
Of coffee?
Yeah, bro.
That's quite a bit.
I'm straight addicted,
how's your butthole, dude. How's your butthole?
It's fine, dude.
Yeah?
I'm telling you, my guts are gizzards at this point, dude. I don't feel nothing, dude.
It's all right.
It's probably giving me problems for the rest of my life, and I'm just I've accepted it.
What's interesting is with coffee consumption. I don't know why I know this fact, right? But if you have like a morning coffee, you're more likely to be regular and not have colon issues later in life than if you don't. Which keep those colons healthy, everybody. Get your morning coffee.
Yeah, get some fiber, get you some coffee.
Yeah.
Eat a prune. Live your life, dude.
This is the we hope you have healthy poops podcast.
Yeah, dude.
Healthy poop podcast. Here we go.
So how's your fiber intake looking, dude?
Pretty good, dude. I eat oatmeal all the fucking time, bro. It's delicious.
I don't really mess with it. Mine's kind of lacking, honestly.
Really? Oh man.
Yeah. I feel like I either have too much fiber or no fiber at all. Those are like kind of I do hard swings on those.
Feast or famine on those?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just like, I don't need none of that garbage in my life. I'm just
for fiber? Oh, dude.
Yeah. I don't know. I do eat like vegetables pretty regularly, like every single day. So
Okay. Yeah, I
feel like there's probably something in that.
Right. For sure.
I like to tell myself that.
Content. Yeah.
Because zucchini, dude.
Oh, you could do zucchini?
Yeah,
do you mix it and stuff, or you eat zucchini just raw?
No, it's like a nice stuffing, like a stuffing zucchini stuffing situation with a little sauce, a little gravy.
It sounds like you're gravy. What the fuck?
Yeah, bro.
Sounds like
you ever heard of sauce called gravy, dude? What?
No, I heard fucking gravy, but you put gravy on zucchini?
Yeah, dude, it's good.
Like fucking turkey gravy on your fucking zucchini?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, it's like it's mashed together. It's like it's like if you took like a Stouffer's situation with zucchini instead of like breadcrumbs, and then you got little sauce on it.
I'm not behind that.
Man, it's really. I think I was there with you, dude.
Yeah.
And I ate this, and I was like, "This is good. This is on my regular menu now, dude." Because it's really good. It's like shockingly good. Because I was like, oh, and it's like it looks disgusting too.
Okay.
Like
I was gonna say it sounds like it would look nasty. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it looks nasty. So like palate wise, like 90% of food is visual, like how it's plated, how it's presented.
Yes.
And so like I've been doing like a meal delivery situation. So I get this thing and it's there, and I'm like, man, it looks like a fucking Keebler Goblin took a shit in the middle of this thing with his green dookie. And I was like, I guess I'm already this deep in it. This is all I got for lunch.
My exact thoughts on this.
Yeah. took a little nibble of it. I'm like, this is not bad, dude. I'm down with it.
Okay.
Yeah. That's all I got
on this video game podcast.
Yeah, dude. I'm just letting people know, dude.
For sure. No, first off, you've been playing any games this week, Chip?
Only Hearthstone. Played some OG Counter-Strike as well. Yeah, dude. Everyone's angry at Counter-Strike still. Very toxic. They're like, how come you suck at this game? I was getting yelled at, and I was clutching and winning. They're like, what are you doing? And like we win the round because I like ran in there, pop, 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 guns blazing, killed 2 guys, saved the plant. And the entire time, like somebody's just crying about it. It's like, why are you out of position? It's like, I'm guarding the flank, dude. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, it's not my fault. Like, you and the other dude stood shoulder to shoulder on site, dude. Like, you're mad at me because like I also wasn't on site with you guys. That's dumb, dude. Also, they have to defuse the bomb. Like, I don't know if you've ever played Counter-Strike, but like, people have to like this, one group and another group and one plants, and the other person has to like defuse. And so they still have to defuse. So I'm like going over there, my gun's blazing, waiting for them to like start defusing. I just run over, pop, 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 and I win the round. But this guy's like, what are you doing? Why don't you just run in there while they're watching every fucking crevice? It's like, because they have to defuse to win the round, bro. Like, you don't even understand how this game works, I don't think. But then they're crying at me while they're dead, dude. Like, this game's just toxic, dude.
Got it.
So yeah, I don't know. I know like all the boys have been playing CS:GO 2.
CS2, yeah. It's just
Yeah, I've
Counter-Strike
been
2. They don't have the Go thing anymore. It's
it's
just
not
legitimately Counter-Strike 2. Valve
it's not like
only counts to 2 anyway, so you know how it
yeah,
is.
just like CS:GO. Ooh,
Yes, sir.
few train simulators.
Yeah, yeah. Now the other thing we mentioned last week, I don't know if we mentioned it on the pod, maybe we just
I don't
it
know.
was us talking, but the One Piece live action adaptation came out.
Oh yeah.
I have 2 episodes left to watch. I'm
All
enjoying the hell
right.
out of it so far,
Yeah.
actually. Like I think for where my expectations were, which was rock bottom, to where I'm
Yeah.
actually enjoying it. Like the casting was really fucking top notch, honestly.
Yeah,
Like
man,
I
it's
was
solid.
really impressed, and some of like the early stuff, like Buggy and stuff like that, with this is
Yeah.
chop chops and all that shit, worked really well in live action. I was surprised. I was like pleasantly surprised, So
Yeah, man.
uh,
It was fun. I've been watching. I watched the whole show already. I
okay,
watched videos of people dissecting it like it's the fucking Dead Sea Scrolls, going through looking for like every
yeah.
little Easter egg. Like, is it an Easter egg if it's like just part of the universe and it's in the show, dude? Like, it's not like an homage. It's like part
Yeah,
of
right. It's
the
just part of
lore.
it.
Like,
Yeah, no, it's
yeah,
not an Easter egg at all. I
yeah.
feel.
It's like,
But
and in this background,
I
you
was
see this.
impressed that they adapted like up to Arlong like that quick. Because it's like what,
Yeah,
like 60 episodes of the anime into like 8 episodes of like the show. Like holy shit!
yeah.
Like you think it'd be super condensed, but it actually felt like it flowed pretty well. Like I said, I have 2 episodes left, so maybe. But how did you, without spoiling it, how'd you feel about the Arlong situation? Because that's one of the most iconic things in the anime, in the early
Yeah,
portions of the anime with Nami. Not to spoil anything, but Nami's kind of opening up to her crewmates, really.
yeah, I feel like
So
they didn't go for it, dude. Like you gotta do the ugly
really,
cry, dude. You really gotta go for like that, like dirt nasty boogers flying out of the fucking nose cry, dude, for that situation, and just let it linger, dude. You want to be uncomfortable, dude. That's what that anime
it
did
was
so
uncomfortable in
well.
the anime. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
like you gotta make it like, oh damn, like, and then like, because that's like the proper response is like, man, I ain't got no words for this lady, dude. Here, chill out. I got you, girl. Like,
Okay,
you're part of
I
the
haven't
crew
seen
now.
that part yet,
Oh,
so no
spoilers,
spoilers,
dude.
no spoilers on it. But
There's no
obviously
ugly
I know it's
cry.
coming, but it's still one of the
Yeah.
most iconic things. But would you say without having seen the anime that it worked in live action?
Yeah, it was all right. Like I felt like the entire thing was pretty mid. Personally, yeah, I said it. I fucking
No, no,
stand by it. I
okay,
meant it.
but
It feels like we're like
of the other
Marvel
live
movies.
action adaptations though.
Yeah, like here's what I'm saying. I'm like anime is like where Marvel movies were at in the '90s with like the like Daredevil. This is like on Daredevil level of like adaptation for me, where it's like it still uses like weird fucking comic book fucking pans and panels. Like it's like it's directed by people who don't know how to direct like a cinema. It's
Okay,
like it's
okay.
like, oh, make it look as close to the comic book as possible. It's like, no, bitch, this is a movie. This is a completely different art form. Like, make it as best presentable as you can for like a movie. Like, very jarring, dude. Like, all the panels like fucking sliding around and shit. I'm like, oh, it just feels like extremely amateurish. It feels
Really,
like a
I
fan
disagree.
made. It feels
I
like people at a
Are you
cosplay
talking about like
convention.
when the bounties appear on screen and stuff, and they like snatch it away and shit like
A
that?
little bit,
I
yeah,
thought
a
that
little
was
bit,
great personally. I
a
enjoy
little.
the tongue in cheek playfulness of it. Actually,
All right.
I could see
Yeah, like I didn't
people
hate it.
not
Like I
liking
wasn't
it, but
like it just felt like room for improvement, right? Like I give it like a
okay,
solid C plus. Like,
okay,
but
okay,
I still love it. I love One Piece. I've
sure.
almost completely caught up like in the Wano arc and stuff. I've watched it.
Holy shit!
Yeah, dude. I've watched it for years, dude. Like I've
Yeah,
read the
yeah.
manga at one point.
I
Uh,
keep going back after years, you know what I mean? Like I get to a
yeah,
certain point, like you kind of binge it until you can't binge no
yeah.
more, and then you just let it
I
go,
let
and
it
then
build
come
up for
back.
like
Yeah,
3 or 4 years, and then I go back and I just binge it again and catch
yeah,
up again, dude.
yeah.
From like where I left off.
There's over 1,000 episodes in the anime now, like, and
Yeah,
that's like I'm pretty sure like not including filler, it's still like close to 1,000 episodes as well. So what I typically do is I look up a list online of like every episode. So from where I last stopped, I literally have a spread. This is so fucking nerdy, but I have a spreadsheet of where I stopped on One Piece. You know what I mean?
damn. All right, yeah.
And like
You
where to
got
go
notes
next?
like what happened.
Because no, it's legitimately a great show. It's just so much, man. It's so
It's a
much.
lot.
But like
I know people like recommend like One Pace and stuff. It's like where they like tell you like what order are like edits to better
Yeah.
suit like the manga, and it's like a little bit faster. It's less episodes, but still a lot, dude.
You
Like,
you missed the like early on. You remember Django, the guy who hypnotizes people in dances.
oh yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah,
he has a couple of filler episodes early. He's fucking great. I absolutely love him. So I want him in live action.
yeah. He would have been part of that arc where they get the boats to go and marry. So
Yeah. But
he's part of
that
like
was
that
obviously
ship
it was a
crew.
filler episode though. So you know what I
Yeah,
mean? But yeah. But overall, man, I'm enjoying it. I'd actually rate it higher than you personally. Like,
yeah.
but I'm not like an anime purist either. I'd rate it a B, honestly.
All right, yeah.
And the fact that it's so close to the anime and manga in terms of characters and their look, their feel. Like I thought Zoro using like his three sword style in live action would be hokey looking, but it worked. It felt in universe. It felt fine and natural,
Yeah.
and like everything about it feels like this could happen within this universe, including Luffy's stretching powers. Which Marvel, you're on fucking notice. If Reed Richards
Damn.
is a little bitch and sucks ass, Luffy did it better. All right, like Marvel's on notice right now, dude.
Bro.
Like Reed Richards isn't super strong. Sure, I get that, but they showed stretching powers work so fucking well and be so fucking cool. Marvel, you're on notice. That's all I'm saying.
Can we just say that there hasn't been a good Fantastic Four fucking movie, dude? Can I put that
Yeah,
out there?
you can say
The
that.
Jessica Alba one was okay
You can
because
say
Jessica
that.
Alba was in it.
That's not quality of movie though. That's just
That's horny, dude. That's teen horny, dude.
yeah. I enjoyed Julian McMahon as Doctor Doom. Honestly, like for what you had. I mean, the director of the Fantastic Four movies, Tim Story, sucks ass. I'm gonna say that right now.
Damn.
If Tim Story's attached to direct something, I don't want to watch it.
Oh,
Like
sheesh.
he's made okay shit. Like, and that's where he peaks is okay. Tim Story fucking sucks.
It's Chris Jericho over here with the list, dude. You just made the list.
No, Tim Story fucking sucks, dude. Everything
right.
that's come out that I was like looking forward to, and he directed, the movie was like his top is mid.
All right,
He
yeah.
fucking sucks, dude. I don't know how he has a goddamn career. That dude sucks. But this is a movie. This is a video game podcast, not a movie podcast. Tim Story, fuck you.
All right, dude.
Fucking.
I still like you, Tim. I don't care what this guy
No,
said
don't.
about
No,
you.
you don't. This dude fucking sucks. But fucking Fantastic Four, fucking bitch. Anyway, without further ado, Starfield came out.
Oh yeah, shit. I've been watching James
Our
play
good
it a little
buddy
bit.
James Toxic
Yeah.
Cable's been playing the fuck out of that game. He's the one in our group who's been looking forward to the game the most. He's enjoying the fuck
He's been
out of
playing it the most, dude.
I don't even want to say grinding, right? Because that's not doing it. He's been playing the
living
game,
it, dude.
Like, literally living the game. So he's enjoying.
So he's
the
gonna
hell
be
out of
like
it.
a dried out piece of chicken in VR playing that game, dude. That's what I posted in the Discord.
Yeah,
You're like, what are you saying? He's become a chicken? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. So what
Yeah,
are your thoughts on it from what you've seen so far, or anything?
It looks like a space game, dude. There's a lot of just like walking around the mid parts. There's one part where like James was fine. I was like, is there no like fast travel? He's like, I'm going over to this plane. I'm like, bro, it looks like it's gonna take you like 5 real life minutes. And he's like, hold on. And they like went through the menus and he's like, oh, I guess I can just fucking travel over there. And I was like, yeah, bro, like that's crazy. Making you fly for like I guess like, you know, some people love that though about like space sims and all that. It was like I want to feel space, you know.
That's actually me. I like
part of the appeal.
True travel. Yep, that's just part of the appeal for me. I haven't played the game yet. My wife was gonna play through it. I was gonna probably watch and / help the playthrough if she gets into some hairy combat situations. But it looks good. You know what I mean? Like, and as far as Bethesda goes, I think that from what I've seen so far, and I haven't beaten it yet. I don't know anyone who's beaten it yet. So those who have, bear with me here. But the main storyline actually is interesting at the moment, which I can't say about any other Bethesda game. Like, you know what I mean? Like the main story is something like, and but it's like the experiences you have along the way are what makes Bethesda games good. So you know, I enjoyed the custom ship building, and so far like the side quests and stuff have been fun. And props to Bethesda for finally listening to the fans and having decent first person gunplay. So props there. Props there.
Have you been playing any games? Did we even talk about that? I remember talking about my games that I played, and then we just kind of.
You sure did.
Did you? I just zoned you out completely, bro.
No, we didn't talk about mine. I just went on a rant.
Okay, because I was like,
sucking ass.
Dude, because I was like, oh my god, did he tell me about like the games he's been playing? I completely fucking forgot it. I was like, I'm kind of a jerk. I'm like kind of a shitty friend. I just like zoned out and started thinking about the One Piece adaptation, dude.
Outside of CS2,
yeah.
Armored Core 6. Street Fighter 6.
How's that?
I'm loving Armored Core 6, dude. I'm going through it kind of slow. Obviously, life finds a way to get in the way.
Dang.
But
you only like it because it's from Dark Souls creators, dude.
Not at all.
That's the only reason, dude. You're Dark Souls fanboy, dude.
No.
Nut hugging, dude.
No, not at all.
Deep on them.
I will say this.
Tight on them nuts, dude.
I love mech games, but I'm not a fan of the Armored Core series as a whole. This one's finally grabbed me.
Loctite on them mech nuts, dude. Just ratchet it in, dude.
Son of a bitch. no, it's been good though, man. I've been enjoying it. Some like Armored Core peers are having a problem with how they switched like the combat. It's like kind of like a stagger system and stuff now. But you know what? I'm not an Armored Core peer, so I'm enjoying the fuck out of it. I'm enjoying the story being told. I'm enjoying the gameplay. I haven't looked up anything, but from like the memes I've seen online, apparently like tank treads are like some of the strongest things, and I'm like I said, I'm kind of a mech purist. I don't care for like the Gundam style. I like big, slow, clumbering mechs, so I use tank treads.
Yeah, you played that one Gundam battle game. You remember telling me about that? How's this compare to Gundam Evolution?
Gundam Evolution was just a hero shooter akin to Overwatch. So this is actually a mech game. Like the Gundam game, you couldn't customize shit. It was just basically Overwatch.
The mechs feel big and heavy.
These, they feel big and heavy in a good way, but you have boosts and shit, and you're typically constantly boosting. But when you're not boosting, it's big, heavy, and lumbering, which is nice. So the big thing about what I like about mech games, and my favorite mech game of all time is Chrome Hounds, is locational based damage. So like
losing an arm, a leg,
losing an arm, leg, gun, overheating parts purposefully.
Yeah,
older MechWarrior games had it.
BattleTech rolls, dude.
But like Armored Core, you kind of just have a full health meter. Obviously you can run out of ammo and stuff. You can overheat. You can electrical charge, stuff like that. But there's no locational based damage. I absolutely love that, and I want that in another mech game to come out. That's what's missing. But overall, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying Armored Core.
Nice, man.
And Street Fighter 6, new characters coming out pretty soon too. Aki, and like you saw last week, I built a hitbox, so I'm ready.
Still using the hitbox? Is that you warming up to it more?
I switched back to my big controller just for Street Fighter, but
okay,
I'm pretty used to the hitbox. But I don't know. It just it feels more. I think growing up in the arcades, like using the joystick feels
wrong.
Yeah. I think when like the new Tekken comes out, I'll probably use the hitbox solely, honestly, because I played a little bit of Tekken 7 with it, and
it's like you're playing StarCraft out there, dude.
It was pretty fucking fluid. I was very impressed. But yeah, that's what I've been playing lately, and I've been having a good time. And outside of the ones I just mentioned, my kids have been really into Minecraft, so we built a castle the other day. So I built a castle with the kids.
I always see you on Minecraft, and I'm like, this is definitely a Gimpy. This is family.
Yeah, definitely. But it's been good, man. But so one thing that I wanted to talk about in this pod, man.
I mean, there's nothing wrong, dude. If it's you playing Minecraft,
no.
It's a great game, dude. People love it.
It's great. Yeah, it's one of the best games ever, like for a reason.
I mean, if you've just been playing Minecraft this whole time and none of these other games, and you've just been, watching people play like Armored Core 6 and while you play Minecraft, it's sauce, dude. It's a little sauce.
Okay. So here's what I wanted to highlight with the time we have left. And I'm calling this, one of us, you, being a biggity bitch about a couple of things. Now,
what? Calling outs at the call out, dude?
This video what game is this? Podcast, right? We
talk about stuff.
We talk about games. We talk about making games. We talk about playing games.
Talk about living in a simulation, dude.
There's been some egregious fucking misses on your end, brother.
Oh yeah.
Famously, you
hot
have
takes.
Famously, you are a video game podcaster who doesn't play video games, right? But you've been better as of late. But there's some fucking shit, dude. There's some egregious shit.
What are you trying to say, dude?
You
come at me like
you own
Falcon,
but
dude.
have not played 3 games that I found on your list. That
Oh, dude, you've been spying on me, bro.
I've been spying, dude.
Looking at my analytics,
this takes
dude.
are the fucking bullshit. So
you're like, how does he get these takes? What's going on with his life?
So
Do you hire like a research department? What's going on, dude?
So I'm gonna go over 2 games
Take a seat.
that I find ridiculous.
Sit down right over here.
And one game that's pretty recent that you haven't played through that I really want your fucking take on. I want answers. I want fucking answers, Chip.
Are these games have to go buy?
No, you already own. You
what?
Just haven't played them.
Okay. Zero playtime.
No.
It's a Counter-Strike?
You
they got like 30 hours of that.
You own on Steam.
Yeah.
384 games.
Yeah. It's not a lot of games.
It's not a lot of games. Your Steam account's over a decade old. And
yeah.
384 is not. That's pretty conservative, right?
Yeah.
You've had some games where you've played. There's games you've tried. There's games that I know for a fact you played on other systems that you rebought on PC. I from the ones that I know, I didn't include. But I picked out 3 that I'm like, we've spoken about these games and you've had opinions, but there's no playtime. Okay. So where did this opinion come from?
All right, yeah, let me hear about it.
Number 1. Metro
right.
2033, the first game in the series, the first game in the Metro series.
Huh?
Never
Metro
even touched.
Never even touched. That can't be right, dude.
The fucking trilogy, dude.
It's the one where it's like in Russia, there's been like nukes and everyone lives in train stations, right?
I really feel like you're just going off of just stereotypes of these types of games.
There's vodka in it, dude. Vodka, dude. What exactly are you trying to say here, man? What do you got to ask me about?
Zero playtime in a game that did win Game of the Year from a couple of from actually 30
from me, dude.
32 publications.
I get
32 publications and 0 playtime. All right. Now, anything to say about that? Anything that why haven't you played it, or did you just get it because you knew it was good? You just haven't. It just kind of fell by the wayside for whatever.
I don't even think I got it because I knew it was good. I think it was like probably like a Humble Bundle at some point. Okay. And I was like,
that was my thought too, because I get all the Humble Bundles, right? I do not own the original Metro 2033. I only own the remaster. So
okay. So at some point, I went on my way to buy this game.
You just bought this game.
Yeah, all right. Yeah. I probably thought it was gonna be a good game, and I just never got around to it.
Okay.
I wonder if it was when I was transitioning like computers or something. I don't know. I don't have any. What else is on this list?
Okay. All right.
The game's probably good. That's my take on it.
The next one is an indie favorite.
I give it a 7 out of 10, dude. Metro 2033.
The next one's an indie favorite. One of my personal favorite games in the past decade.
Yeah.
It had a great sequel as well. One of the best soundtracks ever. It's actually my soundtrack that I use in Counter-Strike. Hotline Miami. 0 minutes played. Literally one game of the year a shit ton of times. Influenced the whole genre of indie games. You've never touched it. What the fuck, dude?
All right, bro. What are you trying to say right now, dude?
I'm trying to be honest. As a person who makes games, you did not touch the game that was made in Game Maker by two dudes.
Can I be honest with you? I played it on something else. And it was too hard. I couldn't get past the first stage.
That's actually the most funny thing I've ever heard.
And I never fucking touched it again, dude. All right, you try to break me down. The game was too difficult for me. I wanted to support the creator though, so I still bought it.
Okay.
I watched a lore video on it, dude. I got all the lore,
really good, right?
breaking down the 2 games, and I was like. Yeah, and then I watched somebody try and play the game, and I was like, this looks so fucking hard. And I was just struggling with that first stage, dude. I ain't never touching this fucking game ever again, dude. And so I just left it, dude.
To be fair to
much like Dark Souls, dude.
Doesn't play Dark Souls for that same reason. Yeah. Okay.
I've also watched lore videos on Dark Souls where I'm just like, I like the idea of Dark Souls. I don't want to spend the rest of my life. I'm not going to be a fake video game reviewer talking about I put this game on the easiest mode and ran through it or used cheats or something, or I played it for half an hour and now I understand it completely. I'll at least watch other people play through the entire game. I'll get the enjoyment vicariously through. All right, the game was too goddamn hard.
All right, that's fair.
My old man reflexes can't keep up.
The last one I was actually shocked because we talked about it. I actually gifted you this game. Doom Eternal. You didn't even touch it.
I have promised on this podcast several times that I would play that game at some point. I got it. Can you play that in VR? Because I remember buying Doom VF X or whatever.
Yeah.
And I haven't played that either, dude. I haven't played about that game.
Soundtracks, also one game of the
yeah.
year from a shit ton of publications.
I don't know, man. It doesn't seem like it's for me, man. I'm used to old man boomer shooters, and I just keep seeing like it's like get in people's face. That's the action. It's like that visceral attack combo crunch, dude. It just doesn't, you know.
Okay.
It's not really my cup of tea, bro.
Maintain the fact that if you force yourself, if you play 3 hours and you play that game, I think you'd love it personally.
All right, man. Yeah.
All right.
That's crazy because I looked at your fucking Steam profile, bro, and you got 3 fucking games that you got to answer for, dude. You don't call me on Metroid 2033. You got Metro Exodus, dude. You didn't touch not 1 second of this game, bro. What happened?
All right. It was first available on the Epic Game Store, right? I wasn't gonna buy it on console. I played the first 2 games, but like when it came out on Steam,
so they weren't good. Is that what you're trying to say? The games aren't good.
Sale. It was on sale. I bought it. I played the first 2 games, and I'm like, okay, Exodus is out. I should pick this up. I actually forgot I owned it 100%. I was on the Epic Store. I forgot like it existed, and I forgot it was on Steam, and I forgot I bought it. Sometimes like the winter sales happen, you just throw money at the wind and you lose it. I have no.
It's already gone.
I
feel like it's in the locker.
Maybe it's good. I don't know. I'll install it.
Yeah, you have like thousands of games though, like on your Steam account. Like me having hundreds, you got yeah. What about Ghost Runner, bro?
Huh?
Indie darling Ghost Runner, bro.
that was recommended to me by my buddy Poison.
By everybody, dude. Everybody recommends Ghost Runner.
So it's like a speed running game, right? And initially I got it late. My buddy Poison was speed running that game, and he challenged me. He's like, "Hey, beat these times." By the time I got the game, he had already moved on, and despite it looking really cool, I also bought it on a winter sale and just forgot I owned it. Like, I imagine whatever you found, I forgot I owned. What do you have? Let's see what I have.
The Yakuza series, bro.
What?
Yeah, you forgot you own the Yakuza, fucking the whole series, bro?
No.
You done forgot the whole Yakuza series, bro? Like every single one of them, bro? I think there's like 6 games you go, dude. Now 1 hour of playtime across the lot of them, bro.
Okay. So
we've talked about it before on this pod, dude. You're like, oh yeah, this series is dope. I love it. You're like, oh, there's like a mini game, bro. There's like that, like a dragon. I was like, yeah, man.
Okay.
I was like, there's cock racing in it, dude.
with Hotline Miami.
Could do karaoke. This is like the opposite tail end, dude. Like this game's like the most casual. Like Hotline Miami's like the most try hard, dude.
It's so long. It's so long, and there's 6 games. like this is literally thousands.
There's a dating sim section of it, dude.
Within these 6 games that I just can't like. I know for a fact I will love this series because I've read overviews. I've actually read what happened in a lot of the games.
Yeah, it's wild.
And I just haven't carved time to play them.
I think it was on Game Pass for a while. It was free.
I think it still is, honestly. But so again, winter sales, right? Like I
did you like
deals for games that I want to play, and like I'm pretty sure I added them all to my cart. And I'm like, okay. Yeah. I don't think the series is actually complete on PC though. Maybe not. I'm not sure. I think.
I think there might be like 1 or 2 missing.
Because I thought I could do because they did the
Kiwami play them
series,
sequentially.
Right? So Kiwami 2, blah blah blah. Like then 3, and I own 0, and then it goes up to like.
There's a lot of like fuckery with the licensing for a bit.
Yeah. I have to get a fucking guide to even play.
Who would have thought?
Games. But to be honest, like
did you like Shenmue, bro?
Yeah,
this is like more Shenmue, bro. This is like the modern take of it, dude.
I know. So at the time, I did love Shenmue. Honestly, I went back and tried to play it. It's rough.
Yeah. Dude, those games are rough, dude.
Yeah. So
I did a Thursday's Coming. Make sure to bring a quote to somebody, and they're like, I don't. What? And I was like, oh, it's a Shenmue quote from the NPC. And he was like, oh, I got one for you. And he's like, I used to be Japanese. That's like a quote from my Shenmue NPC. I was like, God damn, dude, that's an even deeper cut.
Right. Have you seen some Sailors?
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay. All right. So, all right.
All right, man. What's going on? Look, you know what game I have played? Like this would be like my equivalent to Doom with you. It's like Shadow of Mordor, bro. I love that game. I played the fuck out of the Menace system, the Nemesis system,
I've
bro.
talked about the Nemesis system on this podcast as well.
Yeah, dude. You went in depth on it, dude. You don't even play 1 hour of it, dude.
I watched the GDC talk on it.
That's probably the best talk.
Honestly,
understanding it.
Lord of the Rings games, I'm not interested in.
What the fuck are you trying to get me spit out this cold coffee, dude? What are you trying to say, bro?
I liked Okay, I hate the first Lord of the Rings book. I like the second book. I like the third book.
I don't like the books, dude. I only watch the movies.
Boring as fuck. Boring as fuck.
That's where I
was. The Hobbit was fine. I didn't read the fucking dictionary book that people were all like, "Oh, it should be adapted" or whatever. The movies, I liked the second movie. I liked the third movie. I enjoyed talking shit about the Hobbit. I've seen them all, and I enjoyed like Smaug.
Smaug.
I truly, hot take, Lord of the Rings is better in theory than actually watching it.
Wow, this is pretty hot take, dude.
It's kind of mid. Sorcery's done better. Like it's like the Great
Conan the Barbarian is
it's done better in other properties, in my opinion.
Name one, dude.
Baldur's Gate.
Okay, like there's no Baldur's Gate, like media though, or like I guess movie is like where I'm at with this.
No. Okay,
you're just talking about straight video games.
Yeah, I'm talking video games. For movie, it's probably the best swords and sorcery movie you can get.
Yeah, all right.
Like I said, I really enjoyed the second movie. I really enjoyed the third. I just really hate that first. I hate just.
All right, we're just straight video. So you're saying we're a video game podcast? Is that what you're implying here?
Video game podcast. I also.
You're saying Sword and Serpents did it better than fucking Shadow of Mordor, bro?
No, Shadow of Mordor may be.
You're saying Dragon Quest, dude?
But I just dislike things that go into movie like other properties that have already been established and try and change things.
Are you trying to tell me that the Golem game isn't Game of the Year, bro?
That game apparently sucked ass.
Yeah.
But okay, let me. I enjoyed portions of Lord of the Ring, and obviously I quoted, and it's good. I can recognize it's good, right? Just Fellowship of the Ring fucking sucks. All right, people are all like, what about Boromir? Like, you can't name one fucking character and say it makes up for 3.5 hours of fucking boredom. The first time I saw that goddamn movie in theaters, I fell asleep, and that's the first movie I've ever fell asleep on, because they're just walking through the goddamn woods for 45 minutes.
I fell asleep through Transformers 2. And I thought that movie was all right. Yeah. It's kind of like the perfect way to watch Transformers, dude. Honestly,
waking up, you fall asleep.
Yeah, to the noise.
You wake up to the noise.
No, they're like robots fighting. You like wake up. You're like, oh, what the fuck? You're like, oh shit, robots fighting. This is great.
So
I thought that movie was pretty good. It was like, this movie is terrible, and I was like, I thought it was amazing. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I slept through almost all of it. Woke up for a big millions of dollars being thrown at my face in CGI, dude.
So of the games that you've mentioned and the series,
I've also, dude, people. I found this out. If we want to talk about hot takes, bro, I've been hyping up Pacific Rim too, bro, and you didn't say not one thing to me.
Apparently, good. I enjoyed the fuck out of that.
I guess the internet hates it, dude. They disavow like it existing,
robots
dude.
Fighting kaiju part 2. And there's more kaiju fighting. I loved it.
I watched it in VR. I thought it was dope, dude. I don't know.
It was fun. Did you watch
I think like no.
The anime's okay.
I didn't even watch the first one either.
What? You just saw 2?
Yeah, I just saw 2. There's the only one in like 3D VR, bro.
One was fun too. Yeah.
I have my Oculus, and I was like, oh, what movies do I have out here that I can watch in like 3D? Yeah. That was it.
Yeah, check out the first one, dude. It's pretty good, and the anime is decent. It's kaiju fights. That's all it is.
Yeah, big kaiju fights.
And I don't want to say that I hate Lord of the Rings, because obviously, I think I even have some Lord of the Rings merchandise like behind me and shit.
Okay, you're a poser, bro.
I like.
Turn in your Lord of the Rings stuff, dude. Donate to Goodwill for a real fan to get, dude.
Fly You Fools and the
Took of a Fool,
all that shit, and and I actually forced my wife to watch the entire trilogy too.
You're like, I hate this.
But like, I literally did not watch the first movie with her. It's like I'll come in on Two Towers, but yeah. So maybe I just hate the first one. Who knows? But
that's fair, dude.
Okay, of the games you mentioned, and in our final few minutes here, we're about 3 minutes over time. What should I play? Should I just start the Yakuza series, or should I play it through Shadow of Mordor?
Nah, if you're not deep into the Shadow of Mordor, like the combat's good and stuff, but like everybody, it's much like Batman Arkham. You play Batman?
Yeah, I played through the entire series.
Yeah, basically they just lifted like that straight combat system, so like the feel's basically the same.
Okay.
So like the cool thing about it's like the Nemesis system, if you've already watched like the GDC about like how that works, it's like it kind of. it almost becomes more frustrating than it is like good at times, because you're like, oh, it really has like a cartoony villain feel of it, where it's like, I'll get you next time, and you're like, fuck, I just want to kill these little pieces of shit.
Okay,
I'm just trying to progress, and then like at a certain point, like they'll become too strong, like because like they'll like make up for like whatever weakness that you don't have or are building. So it's like, well, I need to kill him like a very specific way now, and it's like you have to do some Tom and Jerry fucking mousetrap antics to fucking try and kill the boss, and it gets real frustrating a little bit towards end game. Yeah, probably the Yakuza series is probably good. I feel like you'd like just like hop in like a dragon or something, where they have like all the mini games and stuff. They kind of know the direction of the game. It's like a lighter tone.
Sure.
The backstory's not really that important. It's like used to be a mob boss. You beat up the other guy who kind of became a mob boss. I guess you technically never were the mob boss, for like you're an underling, and then like you take a rap for somebody else and you go to jail when you get out. Like you're like trying to figure out what happened.
Okay.
The guy you thought you're boys with turns out might not have been boys with, and it's just a lot of like fucking mob shenanigans.
Gangster movie stuff, right?
Yeah, a lot of, it's every classic gangster movie trope ever in like the 40 hours.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you like. Do you like Goodfellas, dude?
Yes, I do.
All right, you'll probably like this, dude.
Yeah. I heard it's kind of like Infernal Affairs, if you've seen that
trilogy.
Yeah.
The Japanese and the
Japanese
American version.
Yeah, exactly. This
is the Departed.
Just The Departed, yeah.
Yeah.
So those of you who are fans of The Departed, it's based on a Japanese movie series actually called Infernal Affairs, which I think there's 3 of them, if I remember right. It's been a while since I've watched it. I'm pretty sure
sounds about right. But, there might be like 2 also.
It's basically the Japanese equivalent of The Godfather in terms of like quality and depth of story. So The Departed just had 1 movie, and that was based on the first Infernal Affairs. So if you guys want more Departed, and you don't mind subtitles, I wouldn't watch it dubbed. You just lose some stuff, but watch Infernal Affairs 1, 2, and 3. But yeah,
there you go.
So on that, for the games for you, man, you mentioned that Hotline Miami was too hard. I think that's the game you should actually play.
Yeah, just power through it.
Honestly, the experience, like especially if you have keyboard and mouse, because if you played it with a controller, I can't imagine doing that. But keyboard and mouse, and I think you'd really, because you who also appreciates retro games, I think once it clicks for you, I think you would really appreciate it, especially knowing the limitations as a game developer. I think you'd appreciate it.
Yeah, having played it only one time on a controller at a friend's house, and I was like, this isn't for me. So maybe it's like you said, if I have like a mouse and can get the directional shooting down and stuff, it would be all right.
Yeah. So that's
because like the one game I was working on for a while, when I showed people one, right? When I showed people that, they're like, bro, this game looks fucking crazy hard. What the fuck? And I was like, no, this is fine.
Yeah.
They're like, this looks like Hotline Miami on crack, and I was like, I don't know, bro.
Yeah. So that's the podcast. So I leave everyone listening and watching on YouTube with this question. Look at your friends' profiles. Cycle through.
Call them out.
Time. Call them out. See what they're
Shame them.
biggity bitch about. Shame them. If you have a friend who talks shit about loving The Witcher and they haven't played any of the goddamn games, fucking call them out on it. Go, where are you getting this information, bro? You have a friend who talks shit about your skills in fucking Counter-Strike, but they've never played the game. Fucking call them out.
30 hours deep in it.
Right, exactly.
Got somebody trying to talk to you about the Yakuza series. They ain't played the Yakuza series not once. Be like, what's going on? Stop it. Get some help
on the YouTubes if you guys can, for what game you called out your friends, or call out yourself for a game.
Damn.
Have you
what's your secret?
The entire Yakuza series have never touched the game.
Did you accidentally? Do you or somebody you love have accidentally purchased the entire Yakuza series?
All right.
You may be entitled to.
Like, share, subscribe. This has been the Combo Wombo podcast. I'm Mr. Gimpy.
Chipmunk,
who's never played Doom Eternal. We out here.
Peace.